Hello, social media. Hello to all of you. Welcome to Lakitatsharpe's famous, exclusive, inspirational channel. I am so happy to be here. So welcome to all of you. Come on and get comfortable and relax because we are going to have a book discussion. Yes, this is a Lakitatsharpe Amazon original book discussion by me, Lakitatsharpe, and hosted by Lakitatsharpe. So come on and relax. How are you doing today? I am so happy that you are here and I get to be able to enjoy one of my favorite things to do is to talk about books and to enjoy talking about books. So I'm just so happy and just to be able to be honored to be here on today. So I welcome you. This is for YouTube only because I know I'll probably go over 15 minutes in this video. If I make 15 minutes, then it will go across social media. But if not, if it goes longer, over 15 minutes, this is definitely YouTube. So hello to all of you and hello to my audience. So yay. Okay. So we're going to talk about this book, which is Daddy's Girl. Daddy's Girl. So how many of you have been a daddy's girl? I have been a daddy's girl and a mommy's girl too. And so in this book, right, it is about, let me read the synopsis. It's about Genesis Stardom and her dad, Thomas Stardom, who are both singers. Her dad is jealous because of his daughter's success. Genesis has just been asked to join America's Best Talent Show to sing for a competition, but doing all this, something strange is happening in the air. A pandemic is trying to take over the world. Will Genesis and her dad come together again? Sorry, you guys, the video got cut off. So it says, will Genesis and her dad come together again, or will they be at war forever? So this book is about a young woman who is a singer, and she's very, very talented, and she has been asked to sing at American's Best Talent. And around this time when I created this piece of art, there was a pandemic happening in the world. So this book was created around the pandemic time. And in the book, there is a pandemic coming, right? And so around the time, there were different mentionings about parents being jealous over their child's success and parents being jealous over their kids and, in general. So I got inspired by this story that the Lord blessed me with to share. It's a very good story in my opinion. Even though I wrote the book, and I really enjoy, it's nice to write books that I like and write a story that I'm into, So it's titled Daddy's Girl. So the thing is that she was being chosen by the Americans Talent Show, right? And being that she was being chosen, they didn't choose her dad. They didn't choose her dad, and she wanted to talk about, you know, it over with him about how would he feel by her being chosen for the talent show and not him chosen for the talent show. And it was a talent show that he wanted to be in. So, this is a story of, I would say, a story of love, a story of chasing your dreams no matter what you have to go through and what you have to accomplish. Because a lot of people allow their parents who are jealous of them stop them for achieving their dreams, and they have to deal with the situation in their life, dealing with jealous parents. So this story is a pretty much, it showcases, you know, the love between Genesis and Thomas in their life. You know, she really wanted to tell her dad about her being chosen. She was very good, very, very talented, and even he was amazed at her talent. And here's the thing. He was a singer as well, of course. And he really wanted to go for America's Best. But he didn't get chosen for America's Best. America's Best wanted her. Wanted her. You know, it's funny. It really reminds me of Ike and Tina's. I mean, well, the story is making me think of Ike and Tina. You know, Tina Turner, the movie What's Love Got to Do with It, right? When Tina Turner became into herself and she was always touring with Ike. And eventually it got to the point where they didn't want Ike. They wanted Tina. The crowds was calling Tina, Tina, Tina. Y'all know the Tina Turner, the famous song, What's Love Got to Do with It? How does it go? You must understand, though a touch of your hand make your pulse react. That is only a thrill, a boy meeting girl. Opposites attract, and it's physical, only logical. I think that's it. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. What's love got to do with it? You remember that? God, rest in peace, Tina. But anyway, it was a reminded me of that. You know, they wanted Genesis in the story. Now, let's talk about this, the family dynamic. Let's talk about things dealing with a parent who's jealous of their child, because parents supposed to be supportive of their children, very supportive of their children, and supposed to be encouraging, supposed to be uplifting, and making them go higher and pushing them forward, and supposed to be pushing them in the right direction, and parents should be their kids' number one supporters, and I love, in the story, Genesis, her mom is very supportive of her, and she tells her that, hey, you know your dad, and you gotta just trust in God that he will lead you in the right direction, and that no matter what happens, you follow your dreams, girl. No matter what happens, you keep pushing, you keep going. So it's a story of faith. It's a story of union, although it may seem like it's not in unity, divided. But it is a story of unity, a story of faith. Check out this book, okay, over at Amazon.com, written by me, Lakita T. Sharpe. Okay, Daddy's Girl, this book is called, and you will get in. It is a short story. It is a fictional story. And I think that when you get into it, you will enjoy the story. So it's titled Daddy's Girl. Yes. And I think you would definitely, and especially if you are a person who may have experienced a jealous parent before, I think you will really connect with the story. Or maybe you have had a jealous aunt or a jealous person over your success or whatever. I think you will relate to what that feels like to be in that situation. I have gotten messages and people talking about how they experience jealous parents, and for us to talk about it more about it. So I am talking about it and shedding light on for parents to be more supportive over their children. One thing I definitely want to say is that I am reading also a great memoir by Tina Knowles. Very good memoir, Matriarch. And I love the fact that Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, gave up everything just to support his daughter in her career early on, and gave up his corporate job, making a lot of money and supporting B, to get her to that point. But I know that when B got to that point, things may have happened between them, and however, she went on and focused on being the independent boss she is, and focused individually on her goals and dreams. But I love the fact of him supporting her at the beginning. And so it's a very, I think you will like this story. Check it out over at Amazon.com. Check it out. And I believe that you will really enjoy this story. Okay, it is a short story. I believe that you can read it in a one sitting. And some of the chapters, it says contents. Chapter 1, My Time to Shine. So They Heard. Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Daddy's Home. Chapter 4, The Phone Call. So I think you will enjoy this book. So get your copy. Get your copy. Share it with a friend. Share it with someone. You know, and enjoy it. Enjoy the read over some tea. Sit back in your favorite kitchen corner, your favorite nook, and enjoy by the fireplace. Oh, where it might be, it's summer now, right? So, well, in the winter, right? But enjoy this read, and I'm just so inspired by it. Well, anyway, I love you guys, and I believe I'm going to put this video on all my social media channels. Okay, you guys have been great. Enjoy this story. And parents, don't be jealous of your kids. These are your children you gave birth to or raised. You guys should be supporting your children. This is coming from a higher place. This is coming from authority, from God. For I know my plans for you, to prosper you, to not harm you, to give you hope and a bright future. And He wants you to extend that love to your children, our children, okay? And to support them wholeheartedly, okay? I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for your support, and enjoy your read. See you in the next video. Bye. In the next book discussion. Bye.